When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's Group Therapy on 99.7 DJX.
All right, so the phone number real quick is 502-571-9970. Whenever you have an issue and you just want the Ben and Kelly show listeners to kind of help you work it out, you can come to us and, we'll toss it out to the listeners. And, she even says, feel free to unleash this. So,
oh, yeah, she's ready. She wants everyone's opinions, and here we go. She said, hey, Ben and Kelly, my son has a problem. Won't listen to me, so I'm reaching out to you guys for help.
Gotcha.
He is married to a woman who's taking online college classes, and she's basically emotionally blackmailing him or making his life hard if he doesn't do her homework for her. She says she is obviously not that bright. And he thinks he needs her to do her homework to help her get a good job.
He needs to do her homework for her to get a good job. Oh.
I keep telling him that it doesn't matter if you have a degree. If she did land a job and they know she's an idiot, she'll be fired.
Oh my God.
Listen, she does not.
She's not mincing words.
Nope. Not only that, she's told him during multiple arguments that she's bettering herself to leave him one day. Okay, now I think we're getting to the root of why mom's not holding back.
Okay.
I do not understand why my son can't see what she's doing, but he has a very high pressure job. The stress is killing him. I have never heard of a spouse doing the other's homework because they can't do it. I think he thinks she's hot, and that's why he puts up with it, but I hate what's going on.
Oh, gosh, that hot, crazy scale is being put into play here.
It seems to be a factor. He's super stressed, spends every weekend doing her homework, even though she's a freaking housewife.
Okay.
This is so wrong on so many levels, and it is cheating. Okay. Feel free to unleash. I'll send him a link to see what the others say. Maybe hearing it from people with no dog in the fight will make him see the light. Thanks so much.
Okay, so mom is trying her best to show her son the error of his ways by just continuing the issue or continuing to do the homework for the wife, right?
Yeah, obviously, the wife isn't going to be really learning the stuff that she's supposed to be learning if she's not the one actually doing the work. And I think the thing is, he's got love goggles on. We'll call them love goggles. So he can't really see what's happening.
Do we know how long they've been together
Didn't say.
And married? That'd be an interesting thing. Like if they're newlyweds. It sounds like mom has never liked the girl?
Well, if she's saying things like, I'm wanting to get a job so that I can leave you one day, I get why she's not warmed up to her.
Yeah.
My God.
That's an interesting situation. And one that I'm sure there's stress in their marriage over the mom.
Yeah, and maybe the son is like doing this for try to make sure that his wife doesn't leave him, but it doesn't sound like it sounds like he deserves better in lots of areas in this relationship, just from what mom has told us.
Okay, so this is where we need you to step in, and whether you've been in a situation where you have maybe a mother-in-law that has tried to get herself in your business, or maybe you have been the mom and you have fixed a situation because of your involvement, let us know. All right.
Yeah. I typically I'd be like, parents need to stay out of their adult children's marriages. Like that's never usually a good thing for parents to step in. But I understand in this situation, like her desire to do that because there's lots of things going on here. It sounds like.
All right. 502-571. 99.7 DJX. Kelly K Show. Group therapy. Mom is coming to us to prove a point to her son. He's married to a woman who's taking online courses, basically emotionally blackmailing him, so she says, for him to do her homework for her. And
yeah, mom says that she's a housewife, so there's really no reason why he should be doing it for her when he's got a high pressure job. Also, she threw in there that the wife said, I'm only doing this to get a better job so I can leave you. So I don't think that's helping mom like the daughter-in-law.
Yeah, a whole lot, for sure. So, kind of like, all right, like how far as a parent do you get involved?
Well, she's obviously tried to give her opinion and he's not listening. So that's why she's coming to us. But Elizabeth says, I'm sorry, you need to stay out of the situation. He's a grown adult. You've given him your input. There's not much else that he can do, that you can do. He doesn't need to be doing her homework for her. She needs to be figuring that stuff out herself, because if she doesn't learn the stuff on her own and gets a job based on whatever degree or certification she's getting, she's not going to know what the heck she's doing, and she's going to get fired anyway.
Yeah, I kind of think this is he's going to have to learn his own lessons sort of situation. Rolanda.
I surely believe that there's nothing that we can say as the listeners or his mom can say that's going to make him, do anything different. He is an adult. He's a grown man. Unfortunately, he seems to have low self-esteem. Low self-esteem if he's dealing with this type of issue from his wife.
Yeah.
So I really firmly believe that he really needs to just man up and take a stand. I mean, looks aren't everything. And if she's already telling him that she's going to leave him, then maybe he should get some cojones and leave her. For the simple fact, she has no respect for him. So there's really nothing she can do as the mom. Just, support him.
Yeah, Rolanda, I think that's key is, as a mom, I think this is an opportunity where, or a situation where maybe he needs to make his own mistakes.
Right.
Figure it out. Yeah, figure it out on his own, and she just needs to be there to support him.
Well, he sure picked a winner there.
Rolanda, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Barb said if I was that mom, I'd be sending the message to her school. LOL. She may not be doing her own work. Now, Shelby said kind of the same thing that Yolanda did. Please don't be that mom. You literally only have one side of the story and have zero idea what's going on behind closed doors.
Yeah.
He's an adult and can make his own choices. Nothing you say or do will change that. It'll only drive a wedge between you and your son. If what you say is truly going on, then be there to help pick up the pieces when it crashes and burns.
I mean,
other than that, butt out.
That's my thought on it. This is one of those hard situations as a parent where you almost need to be there to support your son when and if those all the pieces come crumbling down.
Well, yeah, I mean, the ship is clearly sinking. Like, this is not setting them up for success any way you slice it. So it's probably going to come to a head at some point.
Right.
And yeah, as a mom, you just have to be there to support him. And like she said, pick up the pieces if that's what's going to happen. She's already voiced her opinion. He knows how she feels. That's all you can do.
Yeah, it is tough as a parent to watch that, though.
It is. Oh, it's so hard.
All right. So if you were in a spot where you're like, I wish I could have called in, you can always leave a comment on the Facebook at Ben and Kelly Show. And hopefully this mom will keep us posted. So there you go. That's group therapy.